on another device.
Yeah.
Definitely. I hate that. People were just getting cozy and chit-chatting
I
and
know.
stuff like that. But I put back on it. So hopefully
Alright.
they'll
Yeah,
understand that that goes with the following thing. We didn't talk too much Chantal yet. So it's not like we missed out on a lot. We were just catching up on my various and sundry things. Hello again. Yes, I'm back. I apologize. I'll wait till there's more of you here to apologize too. Glitter Cactus. Stephanie, hey. I'm sorry about that. I tried to bring it back coming out to just have it restart in the stream, and I couldn't get to it and had to post a new video. So we're using my wireless internet now instead of my data, because my data plan, even though I have like 30 gigs of data, they like slow it down to some minuscule amount that can. We're on the wireless. We should be fine. And if something happens again, we'll go to Mark's phone, just so we're all on the same page of coming and going.
Okay, yeah, I have it ready. Here, I'll get it out.
So there we go. Hi again, Caroline. I know. Again, sorry about that, but technical difficulties. Who's trying to get attention now? Yeah, you know what I should do, Julia? Disappear unannounced and then put up a community post to try to make everyone worry. But they won't, because I'm a chronic liar. Not me, I'm just a friend. The latest stuff with DZ is concerning to me. And that is... You have notes? Yeah. I feel like she's tried to take this thing that happened with Dee Dee, which is no small thing for Dee Dee, and tried to use that evidence as vindication of her abuse that the cops won't even listen to anymore. So she's not credible. She's not credible to the people who could actually do something to intervene, because they're not. She didn't feel like she was getting the attention she needed. The cops won't believe me? Well, I'll just go to the hospital. It's serviceable for some other end. You don't sit in your car for 15 minutes and talk if your chest is collapsing. I've kept up this week some of the lives. I mean, there's no getting around watching some of them to do that. But also, I was catching up on some of the reaction channels, because there was a couple days this week I could catch up, and others I couldn't at all. For community posts, my go-to is Just Breezing today, because she'll do a real-time, this just came up a couple minutes ago type thing. But Chantal has the comments off. So people have to find elsewhere to talk. Yeah, she just wants to be... I'm going to the police. I'm not going to the police. I went to the police. They don't believe me. The whole thing could be a lie. Yeah, Sandra, that's what I got. There was a couple in the community posts back and forth, and even in a video. Chantal is currently trying to lay the groundwork that some evidence of her maybe not being herself or the self she wants to show is available. She's like, hit it off at the pass, just in case you guys hear something like, what is it going to be this time? We've done belligerent drunk, we've done wasted, we've done, bigoted rants from Cuba. What's worse? What could be worse? I guess we'll find out. But hypocrisy is not something Chantal wears well. She'll talk her way out of it. Or she thinks she talks her way out of it. The rest of us watching know better. But anything with Nader I'm not interested in seeing anymore, unless it involves him going to jail. But that's not my crime to pursue. That's not my assessment to go after. So, it's, hey, funny girl, how are you? But he does make me sick. Stand up, walk over, and smack somebody. Try me. Real men don't act like that. Sketchy men with little egos do that. It's been terrible in Hoodiverse. It has. And she wouldn't shut up for like 5 days about the two of them. Oh, funny girl. Good. Thank you for being here. So... sounds horrible, but lost sympathy for Dee Dee. She inserted herself into this. That's kind of where I went. Dee Dee went from bystander to active participant. So she's now made a choice, and has, when coming into this, decided she was going to interject herself into here, and was probably invariably going to be on camera. But the fact that she would get coerced now into some of the things Chantal used to do, like alibi people, lie for them, it's beyond other people to do it. It's disgusting. But she had good reasons. Remember, she had good reasons, not like everybody else. We're misperceiving it. Something questionable is what I believe. If she's already laying the groundwork, then it's just time. It's just a matter of time before it shows up. But I was talking with Mark about this, and it's tough because I want to believe victims. I was a victim survivor of a sexual assault, and I want to believe it can happen. I wasn't stuck in a domestic situation, so I can't relate that much. The cop that deals with her, can you imagine what they say when she leaves? Can you imagine? They're like, she's in again. Every 3 weeks. You get her this time. You know, she probably has her own seat in the waiting room. But the idea of her going to the cops again for anything, I mean, just destroy your credibility. Why would you have it with a chat room when you don't have it with the people in your town who are charged with protecting you, and they say, we don't care anymore? So now they're terrible people because they let an abuser go free. But they were great people when they came to get pieces of her medical device at 4 a.m. after she drove over there and gaslit a viewer into calling the police on him. So yeah. So that's where the first thing I noticed was the Dee Dee video, and that I was very annoyed at how that all came out. But again, there's evidence of him hitting Dee Dee because there's recorded evidence of Dee Dee getting hit. She chose to frame it as an S&M situation. Is this what I understand from Natter? That they just like to hit each other, they get off on it? That I don't know. So, gotta see how it all ends. If you're going to hell, honey, I'm driving the bus. I want to see how it ends too. I don't want anybody's to get physically hurt or worse, but I want to see all the comeuppance for the smug fuckery that have been going on for so long. There's nothing bad about wanting to see someone put in their right-sized place. Where the rest of us, there's kind of societal rules that we don't like liars, generally. And when more and more evidence comes out that a person is, not only do I believe them less, but I'm less sympathetic, honestly. I have to say, believing Dee Dee doesn't mean I believe Chantal. Chantal had dicey evidence. She makes up stuff to make it sound worse than it is. She told us she exaggerated. She went from being touched in the face like this, like this, like this, and then like this. So it got gradually worse the less she was believed. So she tried to amp it up. I don't know. Anyone who defends him, I don't feel sorry. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be a mod in that room. No. They're like public defenders. They don't want to be there either, but they have to handle it. They're like stuck. Hey, misguided. That's the thing. When everybody lies and then fights with each other, I don't feel compelled to take anyone's side, frankly, because everyone is on board with this. And not for nothing, I still think Chantal would change places with Dee Dee. I think she's on some level jealous. She's not the one getting attention for abuse now. So we had to come back to Chantal the advocate. Yeah, the mods had to sign like a non-disclosure agreement or some shit. Get the fuck out of here. It's YouTube. We have like less than 10,000 subs. We're like gum on a shoe in the community. Who needs to keep such a low profile? If you do a lot of illegal shit, don't do it on YouTube. Because if you amass a lot of people who don't like you and want to see something bad happen to you, there's invariably going to be someone who takes it to that level, I think. Mods have to pay 100 for being his mod. The fuck for? The privilege? You just block everything that isn't a compliment. I mean, how hard is that? I pay him for the privilege of being his... Hey, Carabella, how are you? Yeah, having to put things in writing like he's a celebrity. Who needs a non-disclosure agreement from some nobody who can't cook trying to have a channel, which ends up being more about domestic violence. Done watching. It's beyond ridiculous, dangerous, full of lives. Still curious how things will end. So you watch me. So you watch me. It'll come through. You know, I'll know. But she's playing old games. Going to the hospital when you're not that sick. When you're trying to create either sympathy, pity, an alibi. You can be in a safe place when you drop bombs, because she was in the hospital texting about these self-awareness quotes about how she has all this perspective now. Yeah, I care about it. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. You'd pay $100 for him to stop. She just went live? Oh, praise be, she's here. Let's see if our fair lady is up here. Mark.
Yeah.
Can you grab me the remote, please?
Yeah.
We can just check in and see.
Hopefully we don't get kicked off the... Here you go.
Hopefully we don't. Thank you.
I'm going to join you in a minute.
All right. Mark will be here shortly. But I want to see some of this. Now, if I put the TV on and the phone goes dead, gotta turn the TV off. Because I'd rather have y'all than watch another video of her anyway. So, on the believability? No, I don't. Hey, Shell Bell. Praise be, she's here. So sick of listening to Chantal's TMI sex life. Yeah, this 22-year-old, this was the other thing, her gentleman that she's courting, and kind of casually describing herself as like a woman of the world who just keeps lovers in different places. And who the hell believes that? Like, who believes that? Hey, Freya, how are you? Yes, you will get a tour, absolutely. Before we put stuff in, we'll take video, so you'll be able to see the new place. So that takes care of Dee Dee. And I think, like I said, the cruelest thought I have, but I don't know if it's a reach, is Chantal would still trade places to the point where she would accept that she was the one being hit if it meant she could stay there. So, hey Micah, how are you? Yes, misguided. Real BDSM does not function as, there's nothing hot about walking around a counter and smacking someone because you think that you were called a coward. What else do you call it? You need a knife to fight off 2 women? Whatever. So, payday meetup, yes, because we're there. It's always a couple days after. We get our money on the 21st, but it always seems like there's a delay. She gets hers a little bit later. And then she goes for a drive to the outhouse. And then she's just going to go driving because she loves to drive and listen to music, guys. It's like therapy for me. And drive to Montreal. I don't envy her feelings. It must be hard perpetually expecting something to be given to you that most people earn. But them's the breaks. You know, good relationships take work. They don't take YouTube. You know, they take effort. So if you think you're going to walk into one and have it your way the entire time, and then when you don't, like, smear someone all over the place. I'm not talking illegal. I'm talking shitty bad person stuff to do. He has his, but just because he's a monster doesn't mean she's an angel. So that's all I have to say about her. No, there's more. There's more. We'll just take a break for a second before we go to the next one. She'd run over there. She'd leave everything. The cats, Pete's, food on the stove. All you'd see is Wile E. Coyote or the Roadrunner. Meet, meet. All you would see is smoke going by as she gunned it to be with him, to be by his side. She's just, I can't believe I'm saying that I think she's jealous of Dee Dee's position as someone who's been hurt physically. But what else would you call it? Why else would she talk about it so much? And now that she's an advocate for domestic violence, the whole time she said she was no fucking advocate. Now she wants to spread the word. She doesn't want to spread word on domestic violence or sexual assault. She wants to spread bad word about another person. And how come he's so bad and she's so guilt-free, but she's the one who goes to the cops and they tell her... I mean, how many encounters in a year can you have? It sounds like it's been up to 5. Not counting who came to the house and we didn't hear about. Hey, Corey, how are you? Waiting for Pete's to go off. It's coming. He's gonna give at some point. And she's gonna have taken away from her something that she thinks she's also owned. A servant. my hope for Pete is that he would get his shit together and get out, but he needs help doing that. He doesn't have the resources or mental resilience, I think, to handle change on his own. That doesn't mean he needs her help necessarily, because she has ulterior motives in having a roommate. Unless they had a weird discussion before he moved in and said, you know, Chantal, if it ever gets to the point where I have to wipe your ass, I'll do it, but I'm not paying rent till then. That would be an agreement I could probably get behind. Because she was big enough at some points. She said Pete's had to help her put on her shoes. Can you get a cat cameo? I will be looking for him. Fabs, I'll keep an eye out.
I'll get him.
Big Mama ate you. Hello?
I'll get him.
Yeah, the whole thing is just... Pete needs to meet someone. I don't even know if he'd recognize someone who was kind to him. He'd probably think they had ulterior motives. She's one of the main things keeping him from getting better. But it's serviceable to her to have a friend there. He acts like a friend to her. She acts like a boss to him. So, Foodie Beauty has become Natter's Dom. I'm lukewarm on Pete's. He says some stuff I don't agree with. He has some stuff I do agree with. I sympathize with his position of being stuck in the middle of, I have probably nowhere to go, and minute to minute, Chantal is unreliable about where she's going to go. I mean, how many times has he probably listened in to a chat of hers where she said as much? He's in the next room. Thank you, Carabella, for the super chat. Coffee for moving day. Thank you, thank you. His people who are more interested in his past have said that he has some interesting writing that's out there. And interesting is a different choice of words that most people would use. Hey, Bella, how are you? He's not a bad person, but I don't think so either. I think he just needs like a social outlet that doesn't have anything to do with Foodie Beauty. Someone who he can give time and attention to who will give it back, even if it's only another friend. But just because two people have history doesn't mean it's necessarily good they live together. Questionable writing. We'll go with questionable. Questionable's fair. I mean, not to most people, but we'll go with questionable and err on the side of caution. But I don't think he functions well as an adult. He's suggested, and others, that he's on the autism spectrum. That doesn't mean he can't manage his own life and live independently. But at the moment, for a lot of other reasons, it seems like he can't. It's if he's depressed and out of it, whatever. Bunny girl, we're moving Wednesday. Thank you for the welcome back. Nui Blue, thank you for the super sticker.
Do you want me to come
Says
in?
thank you. Mark,
Yeah,
you around?
I'm around.
Are you busy?
No.
Come sit.
You want me to come?
Yeah, I put him on the spot, so make sure you guys all
Alright.
say now. Get in the room. Get in the room.
All right, let me grab my phone.
Let him prep,
Alright.
but he'll be here.
Well, I don't have to prep. I
No, it's just y'all. We can be.
I want to be able to read. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right, we get set up here.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you for the super sticker.
Chat.
I'm on the spectrum. I missed that goodbye completely.
Chat.
I think it's kind of assessment he would
There
need.
we go.
Like, he needs assistance and intervention for some life
Hey,
skills I
Bella.
don't think he has.
Hey,
So.
Christine. Hey, Renee. Jules.
Fabs wants to see Bandit.
Oh, he'll come.
He'll be here now that Mark's here.
Now
It'll
that
just be a
yeah.
minute. Hey, T-Dad,
Yeah,
how are
because he
you?
was in the bedroom. Sit. You come. I hear him.
He's coming. He's coming.
Okay.
Did you do the cabbage soup?
Oh,
Carabella?
Carbella, thank you.
Mhm.
It was good. Oh my
We
gosh.
ate a lot of it.
It was so cool to get all the stuff from the garden and then come in and, make soup.
and
It
make
was
soup
really
out of
cool.
it. That was cool.
Oh, I hear him. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Shh.
He's looking. He's looking.
He's looking.
Oh my gosh.
It was good, Metallica Mom. And you know what?
Oh,
when I
wow.
think of
Son of a
refreshing,
funny
delicious,
girl.
modern dishes, I don't think cabbage soup. But it was very tasty.
Oh,
It was very
thank you.
tasty. Oh, good, Carabella. Good. Russian cooking class. I want to make cabbage and beets and borscht.
I want to make cabbage pie. Never made that. Hey, Stephanie, Freya.
Mhm.
Can you do
A bread recipe at some point.
Yeah, sure. We did when the pandemic first started.
Everyone was making sourdough. Do you remember?
We did too. We made like all kinds of bread.
We had all
but I
kinds of
never did
starters
like
for
just
bread.
a bread recipe.
No,
you know?
not just bread.
You coming up?
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Yes, Pete's would be better off without Chantal. He'd function much better, I
I want
think.
to look at him. Dun, dun.
Yeah, don't look at him because then he'll feel like it's not his idea.
Right.
And he won't want to go for it.
Yeah.
I'm on a weight loss thing, so it helps. So that's good. I mean, cabbage soup, when I'm trying to lose weight, which I'm doing now, I tend to cut usually pretty low on calories, like 1,500-ish or something like that, but also focus on a lot of fiber, a lot of protein, if I can. I know, misguided, but we can sow our seeds elsewhere. It's okay.
I know.
We're taking some of it with us, actually.
We are. I got clippings and I dug out some plants and everything, but the place we're moving has a yard.
It does.
It does. We pretty much, we lucked out. We got pretty much what we wanted with it. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Hi, you want to come up? Come on. You can come up. Yeah.
There's a kitty.
Yeah. I'm trying not to.
We're trying not
We're
to
trying to like look at each other.
Okay,
like,
he's up.
There
we go.
Oh, you want to say hello? Oh, here he is. Hello, everybody.
At least 4,000, Kathy. If she's pulling 400 pounds, then, you know, she's probably eating a minimum. I'm doing Dr. Now math, like from 600-pound life.
You have to be hot.
That if you're 400 pounds, you eat at least 4,000 calories to maintain the weight. So, hey, Erica. Yeah, he's a sweetie. Aren't you?
Oh, calendar page. Oh, my gosh. That book. 101 Things to Do with Cake Mix. Ah, love it. Oh, yeah, I agree with you on that, on the calorie thing she had. Yeah,
she's eating at least 4,000. And when it fell off, she was doing more Coke.
Yeah.
Ozempic reduces your body weight by like 5 to 15% over a 1-year period of time, or longer, I think. So, milk tea, hello. Yes, we got a new place. We haven't exchanged any money yet, which is good. So, hey.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Monty. That's nice. Yeah, you know how, well, don't have to tell you. You know how stressful moving can be.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
We haven't moved in 8 years. Yeah. Here was the last.
Yeah, I certainly didn't move that far away.
Yeah.
We're actually closer to my work now than before.
It's just like on
it's just a nicer part of town.
Yeah.
It's a nicer part of town.
It'll be not, that move will be like the actual move, because it's only, I don't know, what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes to drive up there?
Yeah,
from
not
here.
even.
It'll be like a close,
like 5
yeah,
minutes.
Yeah.
So thanks, Erica. She does. Yeah, that is 4,000 calories is about enough for, 2-3 people. Lost 35 in 3 months on Ozempic. See, that's. She lost twice that. In about
really
the same
good.
amount of time.
We have just started packing. We were gonna take easy today and tomorrow, try to rest up, and then next week just bust it all out. But I started some stuff already,
It's still stressful with movers.
Oh, there he is.
He's right here. I have Bandit with me. He's over here.
I don't believe.
So we'll see
how they got at all.
Glad to catch you, Jen's. The sighting of that gorgeous cat. Things are looking up. Stay fabulous. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, I agree, T-Dub. I don't believe she had a guy at all. Did you notice she had a box of Magnum condoms? Yes, I saw that on the counter behind her in one of her lives.
So immature.
Very immature.
That's as bad as a guy who has them in his bedroom hanging around.
Just sitting
and then
there.
the lights go out and it's like, oh. No.
I know, we were
Thanks,
thinking with help with the move. I know, I gotta take it easy. I was kind of testing the steps out. That's what I'm worried about, are these steps here. We're on the first floor there.
Yeah, there we only have 3 or 4. But to transition out of here, I'm just gonna start chucking shit into the yard.
Just throw it.
Let's pretend like we're having a big white trash fight.
Yeah,
we'll just start throwing shit out the windows until the cops come.
I have a couple friends from work that are helping, and Steve's parents are coming down. So I think we'll be okay. We thought about the mover thing, like hiring movers, but I figure I'll just get a couple friends who I work with, give them a couple bucks. I think we'll be okay. We don't have a lot. I mean,
no.
We have a very small place now, but it's packed with stuff. So
the cops went to her house to interview her. She had said they're coming, and then I couldn't stop them coming. Yeah. Some of these men are real. Rare, but some. Yeah, some are. Grab the suitcase and go. The rest is dead to me. I think I probably could. I'm not super sentimental with some things, but so
Okay. Oh, maybe I will check that out then. I didn't look on Craigslist for movers. Maybe we'll see how. Yeah, maybe it will be affordable.
I'm sure the cops are used to speaking with people who behave and carry themselves and go use the police as a means to an end. Not something's been committed against me and I want to report it. It's someone out there is a bad person. Arrest them. Why can't the police see it as clearly as I can?
Okay.
Maybe they see it more clearly. A thought. But I used to, I was such a drunk. And I still didn't have that much police interaction.
Oh, yeah. I wish we had an IKEA around.
I know, we'd have to go to King of Prussia would be the closest,
Yeah.
I think. In Canada, it would be pizza and beer, so pizza and coffee in the nose. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with that,
Making a
Patricia.
plan.
Nader has become so much more dangerous. I agree. It's like you watch him this whole time, like he has this short fuse now, and he's just not. He clearly doesn't. I don't think he's ever done anger management, but
No, I don't think that's just part of his parole. So he doesn't care. That's like people that go to DUI classes after they wreck their car.
yeah, true. Good
You
point.
know, it doesn't unwreck the car. Your ex left threatening messages and the cops never did it. There is definitely something to be said for people who are who are a victim of abuse, not even being listened to. Chantal should be listened to if she goes to the police. But if they make an assessment
Really?
based on her past times going there, why shouldn't they be suspicious if they have 5 versions of the truth? You know, she seems stunned. Don't you guys care that I was hurt? They don't believe you, apparently.
Yeah, Sandra, she's
Oh,
definitely
good.
erratic. Absolutely. Yeah, her behavior up, down, crazy. I mean, I personally, I think this was the worst week yet. I mean, last week and this week,
This week was bad, but this was,
Gosh.
and there's plenty of reasons to dislike Chantal that have nothing to do with what's just been going on.
It's true.
Even if she was a battered woman who no one's listening to, she still went on a racist, drunk rant in Cuba.
I know.
This is our wilting flower, okay?
This is our wilting flower. Oh.
It's so funny how she thinks she's coming off. Like, she's always acting. Like, I don't know. Sincerity doesn't
Right?
seem to be
Look
one
what
of her
Christine.
strengths.
Exactly, Christine. Okay, Chantal needs to get outside and touch nature.
Totally
I
would
agree
help.
totally. She needs to. She needs to do something different. You know, I mean, this is just too
Yeah.
much.
I don't know how much more. I'm stuck at this point between wanting to see how it ends, waiting for an after-school special type miracle. I'm just kind of see where it goes. You know, you put enough time into something, no matter how stupid or useless it is, you still want to see it through. So
Yeah.
Chantal is one of the world. Aggravate them so much. Yeah.
Right? She rolled down the not enough, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The Sam channel has a strike. She said she wasn't striking people. But there was apparently now stuff coming out that she's already laying the groundwork for us not to believe. Remember, I was a different person 4 months ago. Oh, I wish you were. But you're not. A different person than you were 4 months ago. Room to grow. Room to grow. We all have our own path.
Yep.
We'll call
Yep.
it room to grow. Excuse me, can you let me out for a second?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, sure.
3 privacy strikes? Oh my god. She struck Yabba. I don't have to pee that bad. She struck Yabba in the middle of the freaking thing.
Oh, I know.
You can't just strike people for hurting your feelings. I mean,
no, you can't.
and I'm kind of a little oversensitive myself. And no way. Okay, now I'll go.
I'll switch places. I'll get on my normal side here. What did somebody say here? Oh, I can't find it now. Darn. I'll just go to the end here and okay. Here we go there. Hey, Gigi. Oh, nice to see you. Patricia, thank you. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I can't wait either. Like, I mean, we saw it and we toured it, and but we haven't been back since, So I'm trying to remember. We have a couple pictures. I should have taken a video through the whole thing, because I'm trying to think what's there, where's this go, but we're supposed to sign the lease on Monday, so then we'll know. That'll be good.
Oh, okay. And we're here.
You're
okay.
back.
Gigi, hello.
And yeah, it's all negative stuff. And that's another thing with her channel. It's just, it's so volatile and negative and, filled with like deceit. And you don't go there and for entertainment. Like, you have to have the right frame of mind to watch it, to be entertained by it.
Yeah.
You have to go in there knowing that, look, this is just a show, watch it. Like, I don't know, like a drama on TV or something. But the sad part of it is that it's happening.
Yes, Milk
This
Tea.
is real.
There will be a craft room, even if you have to build an addition.
We do. We have an extra
We have enough
room.
space to have all that craft shit. And
do.
our own stuff, too. Like, we don't have to get rid of the couch to make room for crepe paper. It's great. So,
Where is...
did he go in the bedroom?
Okay.
I don't know.
I need to smoke. I don't
He was right here. But
know where it went.
we do have a nice kitchen. I'm excited for that.
Big kitchen.
Large kitchen, modern-ish, no washer dryer, unfortunately. Not in the apartment, at least, unless they have coin op in the basement, but I think that would have come up by now. But I tend to take our laundry to the laundromat, and sometimes I'll get them to do it.
We have
For us.
we saw so many places. Yes, I think we do have a washer and dryer hookup.
Yeah, which is...
Does it?
Oh, great, you put pipes in.
I think so. But we could get an apartment-sized stackable one.
Well, it's coming with us.
Oh yeah, when we leave.
Really?
Oh yeah, when we buy it, we'll take it with
Filming
us.
and
but
crafts,
that
you're
would
already
be nice.
to find out if you can move from the bed to the second bedroom.
Yeah, right.
So I can make it office space. This place has a bonus room, they're calling it. Because it's not...
Yeah.
People get creative with real estate listings. So, hey Starburst, how are you? Let me check my foodie to doody notes and see. I hate not having a washer dryer.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a good or bad thing, Gigi, but here's to ya. Not kidding.
Here's to you.
I'm like pacing mine out, so like when it's time for me to have a cigarette, I have it.
Oh, it's
I
there.
definitely
It's
have it. I'm
You-
like really trying to cut down here, and
Yeah. Usually I notice when I watch folks from other countries, a lot of time the washer dryer will be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's nothing
Especially
I've seen.
in like Europe, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we
like,
see a lot
like
of,
there's the dishes, and then there's the sink, and then
and then
there's...
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Well-
I think is a fantastic idea. We have like separate laundry rooms here everywhere I've ever seen.
It's
here.
always like off the basement or something, usually.
Yeah,
It's never accessible.
I can't
so.
remember where the hookups are here. We have like a little, I don't know, bonus room, I guess you call it, like
Mhm.
around the corner, and I think that's where the hookups were.
Let me see if there's anything I
Oh,
have missed
yeah.
out. Let's see, we talked about her trip to the ER. I'm gonna look and see where she is now.
Ah, okay.
And we'll see if she's,
Oh.
she's okay. Mine are in a closet by the kitchen.
Oh.
I have never lived anywhere with it except for a college dorm and my parents'
In a
home.
closet.
Never had a dishwasher. Always clothes washer. I always had to drag stuff to it on a
Oh.
bus in Philadelphia. That was bad.
We need a dryer here because, 2 feet of snow. That's right. 4 months of the year.
So, hey T girl, how are you?
Shoebox pantry. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we have a pantry, too. A pantry?
A pleasure room like 50 Shades. Oh.
Ah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
See?
T girl, how are you?
I think we pay a lot of the utilities, more than we did here. I mean, electric, we have to pay water. They want us to pay sewer. That is so grimy. I've never rented anywhere where it says you got to pay the sewer. Why don't I just pay your mortgage directly? I'll send it right to your mortgage company and, and bypass you and send it to them.
I have a sink attached portable washing machine, CWGU. Oh my gosh, I was looking at right before we moved, we were gonna move. I was looking at those. I saw them in some catalogs and I was gonna ask if anyone had one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I didn't get it.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, my opinion of Foodie Beauty, Kel Surprise, is not favorable. Especially when people, how many systems can we abuse in one day for attention? Let's go to the police and talk with them, or they'll come to you. And then we're going to go to the ER, and then, because I think she needs to be doted over, and in lieu of a maid, she'll settle for a nurse. So she'll go suck up dead space in the Canadian ER.
So she says sewer includes garbage pickup. Okay, well that makes sense. See, I never rented a place ever where we had to pay for sewage.
Yeah,
and
no.
for water.
Or even milk, really.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them were like that here. The ones we looked at, anyway.
Haven't watched in a while this year. Hey, Amanda. Well, welcome. Oh my god, yeah, milk tea. I'm always like, ooh, she lives somewhere more interesting. And then gets to change spaces and do it other places. My job doesn't travel beyond the state. Yet. So. Val of Shay, hello, how are y'all doing? Alright.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me get to Shan.
I think somebody said goodbye, and I think I missed.
Council tax for garbage, but if you have a septic tank, you'll have to pay for that.
Oh,
otherwise
Freya,
it's
yes, good night.
Oh, okay.
Good night, good night. There. God, I wanted to say goodbye. Okay.
That's what I was wondering about with water. Like, how can they set the rate? Because there's like 6 apartments all coming through. Hey, Gina, how are you?
If you have a septic tank, you pay for that. Otherwise, it's included. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Some places have free garbage. Some places you pay because it's a private company that does it. Ours is municipal. Like, we don't have to pay for
Aloha,
garbage.
Carbella, aloha.
Any chance she's going to Turkey?
Gina.
No, I don't think she's going to Turkey. I think this is just another.
I don't know about that.
How many grand actions and statements can we... We're so outrageous, aren't we? Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's...
And like Milty said, she'll go and then you'll see outside the window of her place. She'll just go live and sit in the room the whole time and not get any of the
She might as well
culture, any of the...
She might as well go to Akron, you know?
Yeah.
Scenic Akron.
It's, I don't know. Like that whole Cuba thing, I was so excited to see some stuff and like, we didn't see anything.
Well, Carabella, that comes into the drug and alcohol
Keeps
use.
going out.
She seems... Her emotions run all over the place. Plus, she exaggerates for attention. So when you put all that together, you know, good luck. Good luck.
Oh, I see.
Studio pays no utilities, and I go to the laundromat. I had a couple places that were all utilities. I had a place that was just cooking gas. When I was in Philly, it was the hot water and cooking gas. They took care of heat. Allocated water.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean you're going to run out? You pay for the TV license.
Utilities, and I go to a laundromat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Allocated
Well, we're in a
water.
commonwealth here. Sometimes life's a little different. 14 hours on a plane. No, you're right. She's never going to get on a plane for 14 hours. Because she'll have to go to the bathroom.
This is so interesting.
Watch her come overnight and blame the edibles when it's opiates and Xanax. Yes, there are nods and there are nods. Okay? No pot. The pot might be great, but it's not going to leave you looking like that.
No, there's a difference.
Or speaking so much more. Like, there's other symptoms that, like, you can tell when she's been drinking.
Oh,
Because she thinks she can hide the alcohol. She knows she can't hide being stoned, but she thinks she can hide the alcohol.
She gets so belligerent and so...
rude and entitled, and... I was too, Kathy.
I mean, yeah, it's not unique to her, but I mean, she's very live and public about it, and it's very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah. Here comes Turkey. Exactly, Patricia. Here comes Turkey, because now we're out of thing. I was trying to pull her up and see if she's out of the ER yet. I was really worried.
Oh, I see. Am I gonna...
Yes, compression socks. People her size can throw a clot. Like, again, referring to Dr. Now from 600 Pound Life. He encourages a lot of his folks who come to Texas not to fly because it can be sketchy. And I think she mentioned that she was told that before, but, you know, she's not super concerned about her health. So...
Yeah, there's stops all along the trip. She'll have to go terminal to terminal. I just don't think it's going to happen.
You can't smoke. She can get some edibles on the plane and fall asleep, but she might, like, you know.
I couldn't either. I couldn't handle 14 hours on a plane. Heck no.
Yeah, the history of clots. She's on blood thinner. She was on warfarin or Coumadin or something like that. I don't know. Community Post says the doc said she has a mild heart thing. She's waiting for more details and hoping actually listens instead. It's like talking to a cat.
Yeah, I can't believe she still went to Cuba either. I was very
I'm
surprised
stunned.
that she went.
I don't know who.
Very
I don't know that
surprised.
many people that weren't. I was
like,
stunned when
what?
she went to Cuba.
And
So
then we saw nothing.
so when properly motivated, she can go have a life. But even her everything is, since everything is a trap to try to make her jealous. You know, remember, they're just doing this. I can't believe how jealous they are of me.
Yes.
Sure.
Everything has a motive behind it, and right now the motive is him. Everything she does, everything he does is to make her jealous. Everything she does is to make him jealous.
Yes, they do bring in the super chats, Rain.
They do.
Oh, honey, hang in there. You're already going through so much.
They don't. I don't.
I need to find me some VIBs.
I don't understand that. I don't.
And the Knights of Chantal who are going around cleaning up her messes.
I really. I mean, this long. Like I don't understand it. I don't. Especially for what she uses it for. Like, we know. She outright told us, you don't tell me what I use your super chat for. I will do whatever I
will
want
do what I
with
want
it.
with the money.
We know what that means.
Yeah. I don't expect her to give it to
It's
charity, but
it's a shame.
you're going to act like you're broke after you've clearly spent a lot of money on, if you can call edibles a luxury item, I guess. And it's perfectly legal. Well, would you want the cops to come over if you were ass drunk, too?
Right.
It's legal, officer. You can't do anything about it. You're interacting with... whatever. Yes. Get a plow. It's snowing out. She masks it. Mania is how she masks the speed. It's not really... I have diagnosed, well-treated bipolar disorder. I can spot a little bit of a difference, and she acts.
Oh yeah, Kathy.
So
if it happened tomorrow, she would. She'd get them both out. You know, if it were the other way around, they wouldn't get her out. I would. I'm not a betting dude, but I would bet on that.
Good for you, not for me, with the taxes, Sandra. She's just not going to pay them.
She said she wasn't going to pay them.
I hope they put her in. I don't know if they have debtors prison in Canada. I wonder.
I don't know that either. I don't understand how it works up there.
Yes,
but...
the 5-star hotel, that didn't really work. Split personality? Definitely, I would guess personality disorder, but, you know, commissary on the books coming, exactly. And she comes in on visit day and with the other suckers and put money on his books so we can get ramen noodles.
Yeah.
And try to make moves.
Split personality disorder? I know, right? Doesn't it? It seems
it,
like
but split implies two.
It's not.
It's more.
Yeah, right.
She has co-occurring personalities.
Co-occurring personalities. Yeah, though, really.
They switch out. But it's not her identity. Like, now they call multiple personality disorder dissociative identity disorder. It's understood a little bit different. It's also so rare that I don't think anybody who Googles it is going to find it. Be like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Because if it is, the next you wouldn't read it.
I feel like I'm so fun.
I'm almost off the edge here.
I need a pillow.
Okay,
that's better. I feel like we're so laid down. We're just heads. Like, you know.
Ramen. You can make a nice little chi-chi. You mash up 2 ramen, throw in some liquid cheese, some hot Cheetos, and what else goes in with it? Liquid cheese if somebody gets it off the commissary. And then you have to go in with at least 2 soups. But you're not going to get to eat part of the meal if you only throw in a soup. You're not getting the same portion as everyone who put in beef sticks and cheese. This is so relevant. Because the next time you're in jail, you'll want to know.
Amanda, right. Well, that's terrifying for her. You know, three people who died of heart failure due to meth. I know. I see it at my job all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, otherwise, I guess, fairly healthy people that are in the situation like she has died from using it.
Yeah.
And or, you know,
and like, what's the cautionary tale of that? I don't know.
I know. And she's certainly not the picture of health to begin with.
We've had a recent influx in the last few years where opiate abuse rates have gone down, and the rates of people with meth, there's not going to be enough psychiatric beds. Yeah, not Cheese Whiz. It's like Cheese Whiz. It's stable at room temperature. It's the nacho flavored one. The hotter, the better. And, you know, after dinner, we'd all put together, especially on commissary day. Everyone put their stuff together, and then somebody will be the designated cook, because somebody in jail can always cook. And put it together, wrap it up in a towel, in a garbage bag, in a towel, put it on top of the hot water heater, and leave it. And that cooks it.
Yeah, I agree. Carvella and let's see who else. Well, I just I I don't feel bad for Dee Dee either. She knew exactly what she was getting into when she joined this mess.
Yeah, when it all came full circle,
You know,
she's not.
and she keeps saying, well, I don't know. They act like they're okay, but then it's slowly coming out. These little like the slap and things like that. But I no, I think she's in danger. I mean, you don't a guy like that doesn't change, and
On no way is someone slapping you a term of endearment, unless they really are trying to live out some BDSM lifestyle.
Not like that. Like
yeah. How often do they get to hit him?
Right.
If she doesn't get a chance to hit him back, then we're not all playing. There's a power difference, and it's him versus her. She's subservient. He's the one calling the shots. I wish one of these women would get some self-esteem. A little.
Oh, I know, a little.
A little. I mean, to have a better luck just throwing darts at the phone book.
Oh, I like that. Main character syndrome. Wow, yes. Mm-hmm. She'll morph into anything that she feels will keep her the center of attention.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so true.
And smoke.
There's Cakewise Amy. How are ya?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's paper clips. What's your safety word? Nashy. Nashy is the safety word.
Paper clip.
Yeah. I have friends. It's not my lifestyle, but I'm well versed in some of it, and it's not what's going on. It's not abuse with sexual overtones. That's not what it is. It's safe play, ideally, or you get chained in a closet for a few years. And she brought him into her home. So.
Oh, wow. 3 stents at age 54 due to high blood pressure. Wow. Oh, I know she has. I have high blood pressure. You know she has high blood pressure.
Not feeling too well, but.
T-Girl, yeah, fentanyl, we're seeing more and more people come into my office with fentanyl, specifically with fentanyl issues. Mm-hmm. They're using fentanyl in a lot of drugs now, heroin for one, but they're even finding it in meth too. And we're in like a meth epidemic. I mean, there's a lot of meth going around now too, but yeah, fentanyl is really coming up there.
And what ends up happening when you buy it off the street? Dee Dee was begging to stop hitting her. I heard no safe words. Thank you, Patricia.
Yeah.
Exactly. Without boundaries, without safety, without consensual non-consent, that's different than assault.
Oh, right, yes.
I take my BP meds religiously. I don't play with my health. I take my meds too. Last thing I need. I could get so derailed so fast. Miss a few days worth of meds, a couple nights sleep, a few days of work, and next thing you know, I'm in the hospital again. So, yeah, if we have health concerns, we are responsible for handling our health concerns. That's what adults do. You don't use your ER like a GP because, well, the ER's open all night and the doctor's open in the daytime. He's a real men don't use safe words. They do not use safe words. Who the fuck would throw themselves at this man's feet, for fuck's sake? I know Chantal did. I mean, she says they're nice, but yeah.
I know. Good point, Carvella. Take your meds religiously. I think they're going to be putting me on meds too. I'm trying to avoid it by, lifestyle changes.
Well, I'd rather you not dead.
Well, yeah. No, I'll take it.
If I'm sitting there and we're saying goodbye to you in the hospital because you seemed like it was too much work to take a pill every day, I'm gonna bury you on Chantal's lawn. Yeah.
I miss my anxiety.
Oh yeah, Erica.
Area.
People have pulled back a lot. There's some. We had made a decision for the other channel that we used to review to not do it because we felt like the person who was moderating the channel was a vulnerable, ill person who was just clearly from their behavior not doing well. The reason I don't feel the same about Chantal is that I don't think a lot of it's true or accurate. She sits at home and is paid to complain. She has one of the easiest jobs in the world. She didn't need less. It'd be called haunting. Mutual respect. Thank you, Gigi. Yes.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Rainy days. Notice Chantal only goes to the ER at night and on weekends.
Yeah.
That's true. I just noticed that.
Yeah. So this means tonight she doesn't have to go see the 22-year. She probably went home and she still will. She was high as hell. The cops were supposed to come over, and then she's like, after all this, I'll go out on a date tonight.
Yeah.
Because that'll fix everything.
It looks to me like a drug-induced psychotic break. It does to me, yes.
Drug-induced? Yeah. And the meth,
It
you can
does.
have meth psychosis, and there's no guarantee if or when it breaks, either. It not necessarily stop when the drugs come out of your system. You can do a little extra damage. I mean, people cook this shit at home. It's not like as much as I hate her eating so many edibles, they're probably less dangerous to her immediately, physically, than, the other stuff.
You use the weekly pill organizer. I have one too. I have one too.
I do too.
Usually
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll forget to do it.
I have
for
a little
day.
2-week one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But hey, they are very helpful.
I love it. I take all my
like
medication, so it's harder to manage. She'd cancel an opportunity to meet God. Yeah. And then so God, I hear you were dying to meet me. She has a lot of complaints. She never has anything good going on.
She would cancel an opportunity to meet
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. No safety word during the psychotic break, but I think even they can sniff out. Like, she used to say early on that she was doing meth and speed periodically, but that he stopped her. Remember? He stopped her because he cared so much. She was just taking too much of his shit. This was the point where she wasn't paying for anything yet.
Oh, yeah, okay, 2 things. Is meth speed? I don't get meth where I live. Yeah, meth is considered speed. It's an upper, it's just a mixture of, it's the worst out of all of them. And, his eyes were even creepier and scarier than usual. Serial killer, but yeah, you can tell just by the way he looks if he's on something or not, like in his eyes. And unfortunately, it's mostly, under the influence of something.
Yeah. There was no psychotic break. He seems like a violent person. Well, he doesn't have any of his own.
Right.
With an antisocial disorder. I know, and she's borderline, so she loves the attention that suffering brings her. It's a special kind of attention when you kind of scare everybody. Although Chantal's in the ER. Mom comes running, the uncle comes running, Pete's is all worried.
Yeah.
She was so worried she sat and vlogged for 15 minutes in the car. Hey, how are your cats? They doing good? Oh, I can't breathe. I'm gonna go inside.
What do you guys think? I feel like this.
I feel like
Hi, it's nice to see you. I mean, you're going to the ER? Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's clear from that she's not going to the ER for anything physical. It's a get out of life
diversion.
Yeah.
It's
it's the adult equivalent of like hiding under the sink when you're a kid.
main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Christine, for that. I like that. Main character
What do you?
syndrome.
I'm sure she would shoot speedballs in her neck if she could find it.
Mhm.
But and she got Starbucks coffee and Red Bull on the way to the ER. Yeah, I mean, you might as well just say, I'm telling you guys I'm going to the hospital, but I'm fine. And if she discloses any new health revelations, it's not new. It's probably something she's heard a very long time ago. Yes, princess, eyes can tell a lot.
Yeah. I know. Let's get Starbucks before we go. She did
Yeah.
that last time,
Can
too.
we stop for fast food on the way to my surgery? Shirts with PCP across them I didn't get. Oh, okay. I wasn't much into stimulants. I did ecstasy, which is MDMA, methylene dioxide methamphetamines, but it would be cut with either speed or probably fentanyl to give you a dopey or a speedy effect, depending on what you wanted. My friend had to tell me it was a type of drug.
Okay.
I take for granted that people know the finer academic details of, hard parts of life for some people, but
Oh, Jasmine. Okay, gotcha, Christine. I never heard that before. I love it.
main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she did. She turned his abuse of Dee Dee about her. Evidence of her being abused
Into her.
does not indicate you. It might, but she's so regularly dishonest
Yeah.
and misleading that anybody watching could very easily go, she's probably lying.
Yeah. and not to mention the wasting of the resources,
Oh,
time
let's
and
tie up
money,
the
and the
cops.
police, the hospital, like, and
Lydia, hello. It has been a bit.
oh, it's just
Yeah, I don't envy the position of the person who's going to pick her up. She'll probably drive herself home. She wasn't even sick going there. My chest hurts. You're 400 pounds. Of course your chest hurts. Her crying
and
rage
exactly.
because she
I
was
would
so
never put
affected.
that stuff online either,
Yeah.
like out there.
She went on a 3-day crying rage like she's some advocate for abuse victims after she basically blamed Dee Dee for everything but 9/11. And all of a sudden after that, well, the ecstasy back in the day, and who knows what it was in it. Probably
Yeah.
everything. Well, people were making pills at home with the they'd get a pill press and
Press it together.
to make the
Yeah,
pills.
yeah.
I was in that rave scene for a little bit, like a hot wink when I was like 18 or 19, and that's how I ended up even encountering. Weed wasn't my first drug. Ecstasy was my first drug. So
I never did ecstasy. I never tried it. I never.
it's like any drug. The first time's the best, and then you just keep chasing that good time again and again and again and again, and it doesn't work, so you take more pills to try to make it. Still in the rave scene, I'm 50. Woo!
Public resources. Yeah, that's my problem with it. Somebody that has so many personal resources using up so many. I get it. That's
Yeah.
public resources.
Straight edge, sober raver. I was straight edge for like... Thing is, though, I always liked dancing, and so I would never want something dopey. I would want something that would make me perk up so I could dance until 4 in the morning. I'd lose 15 pounds in like from sweating and overheating and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome, Hellfire.
Yes, Milk Tea, she doesn't pay into the pot. She just takes. She contributes nothing at all. The services other Canadians are paying for her to have. I'm not opposed to things that are like medicine and how it's done in Canada.
Right.
Every system has their flaws. You want to come to America? Bankrupt yourself with a tonsillitis? So...
Right. I would.
Yes, you're just searching. Exactly, Bella, I agree. You're just searching for it. And she's not immune to that, which means she'll continue to up the game. She may have just fallen ass backwards into... when it does happen, she'll fall into taking care of herself at a time when, I don't know. She tries to make that snotty, too. I'm gonna do it for me and rise above this mess I caused.
It doesn't. Rainy days, it doesn't. Painkillers, yeah, they're worse. You never get that feeling again.
You're
You chase it.
You chase it to
forever.
death.
Yep, you do.
You chase that feeling of the first one.
And congratulations on 15 years clean, by the way.
Exactly. Yes, very much so.
Hey, grateful life. Nice to see you.
God, where does the time go?
Well,
We have like 2 minutes left.
nice.
Thank you guys. While the room is usually the most full at the end, I see there are 254 of you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, lurkers. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
But also, for this video, I was having problems with my data, so we had to cut out once and come back on the Wi-Fi. Just going forward, if it happens during a video, as long as it's between the 6 and 7 o'clock hour, then put it back up. We'll start the live back up. So this one will actually go back up, probably about half an hour.
That's true,
We'll
too.
take it down, fiddle with it, put it back up. So.
I didn't think of that.
Oh, and thank you for your flexibility in accepting a live in lieu of a video
In a
today.
video, I know.
It's
with
not
everything.
It's not what I wanted to do.
We were thinking
But I
about it
couldn't-
too, and I'm like, we just don't have time.
I
to do
know.
the proper research and everything.
I'm like folding socks with my headphones,
I'm, like,
listening to
trying
her
to-
drunkenly scream about how it's everyone's fault that her life sucks. Grabbed a nice soaking bath and missed.
Yeah, this is a good point. That I didn't think
I'll
of.
take the bath
She
whenever.
knows that with her co-more abilities that she will be seen quickly. She will be seen no
Yeah.
matter what, and
Any
she
big-
uses that.
Big woman with chest pain. You walk her right in the back.
That's how she abuses the system. Like
That said, when
she
I go-
makes a joke about it going there, and
yeah, other people go there when they need help and die. But no. Help with problems staying alive. Staying alive. 12:09 a.m. there. Oh, okay.
oh,
We're at 7 p.m.
where?
In Princess Tanya's.
Oh,
12 a.m.
Deborah,
would
I'm
mean
glad you made the soup. Awesome.
over the pond and keep going.
12:09 a.m.
We could go
okay,
all night in this night chat. That'd be nice. I'd be up for that. But then I don't flatter myself to think that I'm 3 hours entertaining.
Yeah, we could go on. I so enjoy talking to everybody. Like on a,
I do too.
I do too.
And again, thank you for being flexible and having us provide content in a different way until we're settled in our new spot. So
and it was a nice break from like worrying about like this.
It's a time you can feel the air conditioning now.
Yeah, now you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I come into.
VA. Holla. I'm lurking. You can lurk.
Scotland. Okay.
Mm.
I was wondering where you were. Okay.
So, well, folks, we're at the hour already.
We are
Dr. Sims,
7:10. Wow.
Uses the big woman with chest issues. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't think one or two people have thought, or she hoped they did, that with that little skull cap, she has a health concern that people with those skull caps have? Calculated? No. But would she correct someone? You know. All right, folks, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday. We appreciate it.
Okay, how far is Philly?
Please do subscribe. We'll be going live again tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We'll keep it tomorrow, yeah.
We'll have a regular old chat. We can talk about Chantal, but we don't have to. We can talk about other shit and it won't be off topic. So we'll be there tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Please tune in if you feel so inclined.
Yes, please.
Hit the thumbs up on your way out, if you'd be so kind as well. Like I said, this will come down for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll put it back up live, replay, so you can catch it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's
any
it.
parting words?
None, no. I'm over her, totally.
No. I've had my fill for the day.
No, it's difficult to watch. It's uncomfortable, and
You can smell yeast through the TV.
Yeah, right. Right. I just can't believe that somebody chooses to live their life like that and so publicly. And I wish her the best, but she needs professional help on
For
many
everything.
things in her life.
Mental, emotional, financial,
She
social.
can get it together, but she has to do it.
I'm pulling for her,
So-
but I mean...
I don't think she will, but
Nope, I don't even think her family is. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye,
Ciao,
everybody.
everybody.